Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas here on a beautiful day in Asha. Today we're going to be unlocking the spiritual wisdom that lives inside of each and every one of us, and we're going to take that journey to inner peace. Please join me as we dive into the depths of spiritual enlightenment within that transformative guide that is the inner peace, that star of the Magi that lives within each and every one of us. In this video, we're going to discover ancient wisdom, modern insights that will elevate your consciousness and awaken your soul. So please join us on this journey of self-discovery where we explore mindfulness practices, meditation techniques, and powerful affirmations to align your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the divine within and embark on this path of personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. Don't miss out on this empowering experience. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to join our vibrant community of spirit. Hello, my wonderful friends. So excited. If you're brand new to this channel, we meet here in the library and we talk about books. We love books here. And today we're going to talk about the ancient Magi text. You know, the Magi, we know very little about them here in the West. They were considered wise men. So I thought it'd be just perfect for as we're seeking that wisdom for spiritual enlightenment, because their God was Mazda, wisdom. My friends, the Magi that followed the star, that heard from God, brought the gold, frankincense, and myrrh to the Christ. My friends, they followed this star, this wisdom, this light that is located inside of each and every one of us. And you're going to love this, guys. There's so much to the teachings of the Magi. It makes you wonder, why has this been suppressed? Why has this been hidden, been burned out of the libraries? My friends, you're going to see why, and you're going to see why this little tiny orange book has changed so many lives. So real quick, I got to touch on this. Zoroastrianism. Why was it the Magi? Why in the book of Matthew did it say when the Christ was born, the Messiah was born, it said the Jewish people were afraid? I believe it's in the 2nd chapter of Matthew, if you look this up. But the Magi, they heard from Spirit, they followed a light, and they came and worshiped the Christ. The similarities I see is the Magi, they had an idea of God as the loving Father, right? This God was the highest principle of good. This God didn't get angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children, right? It didn't send sickness and disease, didn't stone a woman caught in adultery, didn't call down fire from heaven to destroy people, was just a being, in essence, a spirit of good. Unmixed. That's what Zoroaster means. Magi were Zoroastrian priests. Magi means unmixed, undefiled, undiluted, pure starlight. My friends, I'm telling you, that is inside of you. And when you tap into that and you hold that frequency, that energy, that spirit, that wisdom, that truth, I don't exactly understand how it works, but I do know it does work. It changes your world. As we hold that spirit, that idea, that truth, the lie and illusion goes away. And that's what I love about the Magi's God. It was just good. And what a beautiful matchup for Jesus, you know. And I always say this because people, they get put off sometimes when I talk about this, but Jesus wouldn't have been a Christian, I promise you. My friends, because Jesus had an idea of just that pure, loving, good Father that never warred, never hated, right? That's why he came to show the Jewish people, you got it wrong, guys. You got the wrong idea of God. If you've seen me, you've seen the loving Father. Do we stone this woman caught in adultery like Moses said? No. James and John said, do we call down fire from heaven on this town? Jesus said, no, you don't know what spirit you're of. He's trying to show you with his very life, follow me, this is the way. My friends, and these teachings have been stomped out. Christianity has gone back to Judaism. Thank God we still have the teachings of the Magi. I want to take you to two statements and teachings. If you have your book, it's Asha by Winston Head. It is available at Amazon. It's $3, $3.80 some cents. do yourself a favor and pick this up. We're going to be in Asha 5 and Asha 13 today. Asha 5 says, believe only the highest truth and you enter Asha. Asha is truth. It's heaven on earth. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. The only thing that could come from his perfect mind. It's only good without the bad. My friends, and that's the first thing you have to get if you're going to understand the Magi at all, is God is just good and unmixed. Those stories you've heard about him getting angry, sending sickness and disease, warring, stoning children, all those things, it's not real. It's not the truth. It's not good. My friends, that's why the Magi come. That's why the masters and messiahs and Christ come to keep reminding you that God is just good, the loving parent. You've been lied to. And as soon as you let go those false ideas of what good is, what God is, and you come back to that truth, where do I find that truth, Magus? Where do I find that star of the Magi? You're going to have to go inside. You're going to have to quiet all the thoughts and ideas and stories and lies you are fed. Go inside. There's a divine spark, that Fravashi, that pure light that is just good. And you attune yourself to it. You're tuning yourself to that truth, to that God, to that good, to your true identity, to who you really are. And it'll feel like home. It's what you've been searching for. Believe only the highest truth and enter Asha. As the wise Lord is perfect, so his idea of creation is perfect. This is called Asha truth. This idea of truth, it's the very spirit of God. It is the true vision of God's ideal existence. It's the real above all that seems so real. It's the highest truth. Creation in perfect order and harmony where nothing occurs at the expense or harm of another. Oh, doesn't that sound so beautiful? Flip over to Asha 13. Asha 13 says the original word, this original pattern that God created the world with, that original sound, idea, thought. The original word is all good comes from the Creator and no evil comes from him. And from this original word of just good, unmixed, my friends, you've been lied to. Everyone tells you it's the dark and the light. It's the love and the hate. It's the peace and the war. It's the good and the evil. No, my friends, it's just a base of good, of love, of peace, of joy. And then the evolution is ever expanding good, where it gets better and better, gooder and gooder, godder and godder, lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter, no darkness, no evil. My friends, it's perfect perfection. This is the spiritual awakening. When it hits you, my friends, it changes everything. When you get this original word, your spiritual world is made straight. You've now attuning your frequency, your energy to that truth, and the material world is brought into order. Get this, the original word of false religion is that evil comes from the Creator. And in this false idea is all the evil creatures suffer. You can stop all suffering today with Asha, with truth, with the message of the Magi. My friends, it's in you, that star, that light. Attune yourself to it. Take a long, deep breath with me and release. And I want you to quiet your mind, all the stories. Just set them down for a moment and go inside to that book that is written in your heart of hearts, that is just good, that is trustworthy, that it could never be tampered with because it was hid in your heart, where it's just good and it's peaceful and it's loving and it's kind and it's beautiful and it's Asha, the perfect Creator's perfect idea. Take a long, deep breath, release, and just attune yourself to this light, to this love. Just sit in this for a moment. It's peaceful. And in this peace, there's no distress, dis-ease. Sit in this light where the darkness cannot enter. Sit in this pure light of love that hate, fear, greed, War cannot enter this atmosphere. Oh, it's beautiful. Maybe you haven't felt this for a while. This is your natural set point. This is that holy Om, that original word that is good. It's home. If you guys enjoyed this, go to the comments, let me know. Come back. You know, we got almost 3,000 videos now. We talk about all kinds of books, but we have a lot of Magi content too. You're always welcome here. And know I love, love, love you.